So, I know it's no surprise to everybody else, but Brandon Aiyuk just came well, not just came out, it's been like a few days, but he came out and said that they don't want him anymore.
Bro, look in the cam, bro. Look the cam.
He got me vlogging this shit.
Bro, what?
What happened, bro?
They said they don't want me back. I swear.
Right, now with that being said, right, I have proposed one good question, right? Should the Commanders pursue Brandon Aiyuk? To me, right, I can go with this like two different ways, right? And don't like try to criticize me for what I'm about to say, it's just my opinion, but here it is, right? You can either yeah or no go for it, right? For the no, because there's just too many damn question marks on our team, right? We just went basically through a big ass fucking overhaul of the whole organization, basically. And there's still questions on the team itself that just, needs to be answered, or at least still needs to be worked on, right? Because you still have the left tackle situation where he's either going to be Brandon Coleman or it's going to be Cornelius Lucas at the fucking starting left tackle.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
I mean, still trust the process, but that's kind of iffy right there, you feel me? And then obviously the O-line itself, everybody's just like, well, there's still answers because, we fixed a lot of problems for the most part. But I do think that's like the number one reason why we probably wouldn't go for there. On top of that, right, the cornerback room, outside of Ben St. Juice, nobody's got faith in the rest of them. I'm not even gonna hold you, because it's no reason why to. Actually, no, I take it back. Outside of Ben St. Juice and Mike Sinnerstill in the slot, the other side is just still like, fuck, who's gonna be the other guy? Because Emmanuel Forbes, everybody lost faith in, unfortunately, just because he got hold, got played out of position. But we have Mike Davis, Noah, I don't even know how to say your fucking last name, and just some other depth pieces there. But it's just like, there's nothing like a wow factor on that side, right? Can't even like bullshit you on there, because like that probably is gonna be like our biggest like blind spot, our weakest front in the damn defense, right? It's gonna be the corner position easily. But outside of that, the safety's cool, whatever, but the cornerback room, L. Now, what it could have went, right? They could go to the Broncos and try to fleece them out of fucking Patrick Surtain. But I know some people have mixed feelings about him, but this nigga can ball. I don't care nobody can say. Like, this nigga, Patrick Surtain, can actually ball. And the Broncos are basically a poverty franchise just trying to basically give up as much good players as they can just to restart that shit. Which I think we should strike while the iron is hot. Because I know it ain't going to take that much to get Patrick Surtain, which I'm hoping it wouldn't. But then again, that's like the one player they're probably not going to give up outside of Cortland Sutton. But like, if we were to make a trade for anybody out there right now, I think it would be him over Brandon Aiyuk. Just because we desperately need a savior as a cornerback one over there. And then another problem is still edge rush. Because we lost Chase Young, who wasn't really a factor, but then we also lost Montez Sweat, which we really fucked up on low-key, because now we don't have a dynamic edge rusher. Yes, we got Dorian Armstrong and shit like that, and everybody else we picked up in free agency, which they're okay, but they're mostly depth pieces. But we don't have that dynamic guy. It could be Dorian Armstrong, who the fuck knows? It could be the 7th round pick that we got from the draft. Who knows? But more than likely, it probably won't be these guys. I mean, it is what it is. As long as they create enough pressure. And then you also still have Jamin Davis, who they're trying to use as a Micah Parsons like chess piece like they did in Dallas, which is cool because they're just going to revert him back to like what he did in Kentucky. Just cause as much havoc on the line. Basically, when you see ball, go get ball type shit. Just be chaos and all in the field, which is fine. But there's still a question at edge just because there's no really, solidified player outside of Dorian Armstrong who's that guy at being an edge rusher. So that's why you should probably say no to the Brandon Aiyuk fucking idea, like the trade at that, because even when you do try to pursue it, they're gonna want a good amount out there. Not gonna lie to you, because they made it clear as day. They extended another wide receiver, I forgot his name. They drafted Ricky Pearsall. They're probably going to keep Debo, and of course they're going to keep George Kittle, and they just re-signed CMC. If they really wanted to sign Brandon Aiyuk, they would have been done it. So, if someone's going to try to trade for him, they're going to try their best to get as much, trade value as much as possible out of him. And coming from us, knowing low-key they're probably going to try to take a first rounder or whatever the fuck. And I know people gonna be like, hell no, and I kind of agree, hell no, because we're still in a recalibrate state. Like, that's too much capital to give out just for Brandon Aiyuk. Not saying that he's not worth it, but I can see why a no would be advised strongly here to go get Brandon Aiyuk. Now, on the flip side, right, if we do pursue, Brandon Aiyuk, I do think it will still be a good idea to do at the end of the day, because I know I'm playing devil's advocate here, but like, if we do decide to pursue him, right, we don't have to give up a first. Like, roll me here, right? We can probably give up a second and a fourth, and they could probably either package in there De'Ami Brown, because he honestly, and y'all probably gonna say that's kind of crazy because De'Ami Brown ain't shit low-key. Listen, Kyle Shanahan has proven already that he can make shit shake and move with fucking day 2, day 3 receivers. It doesn't really matter. His system is pretty much quarterback friendly that they really can't fuck up in that scenario. You feel me? Even Kadarius No Hands Tony can fucking make it work out there. So you do that. I seen some people like, fuck it, trade Jahan Dotson to go get him. I usually would say no in this situation. I mean, mostly no, but like, you trade him for Brandon Aiyuk, who's already proven to be low-key better than, actually not even low-key, proven to be better than Jahan Dotson, would be kind of crazy, because like, you're trying to mesh well together, but like, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because then you have obviously Scary Terry, and then Brandon Aiyuk like on the outside, and then you have Luke McCaffrey, who's obviously the inexperienced as wide receiver, down there in the slot. Yeah, it wouldn't be the best idea, but I would try to trade away De'Ami Brown, or at least something equivalent that they fucking need, and we couldn't give up Jahan. Because if we did acquire Brandon Aiyuk without, get rid of Jahan, you have Terry, Jahan, Aiyuk, and then you got Zach Ertz, or Brendan Sinnott, right there. Or not Brendan, Ben Sinnott, right there in the damn tight end position. We cooking with grease out there in the receiving core. So I think it's a hard thing to decide, which I don't personally think Adam Peters is gonna fucking do it. Clear to say he's not gonna do it. But I do think there is a discussion to have, especially knowing that Brandon Aiyuk and Jaden Daniels are basically best friends. He said it plenty of times in his pre-draft interview that who do you want to play with the most, and he said Brandon Aiyuk. And it's been said plenty of times in other interviews that who does he lean on the most? Brandon Aiyuk. So would it be a good thing to, bring that connection back from the Arizona State days to now Washington? Yeah, he'll be fucking fired. Because now you can look at the Bengals situation, right? They had a chance to go get Penei Sewell over fucking Jamar Chase, and they decide Jamar Chase. There was always these red flags, like their line isn't shit, how they're gonna operate there, how is Joe Burrow gonna get the ball out in time and shit like that. Well, it worked, as long as you have a competent OC, you can work with a bullshit ass line and still get a lot of production with a lot of weapons out there. It can work. Honestly, it can work, because if they want to go the route like a best defense is basically overpowered ass offense and just outscore everybody, yeah, I'm cool with it. But then at the end of the day, we're gonna have to face a lot of adversity where either the defense is on fire and they can actually hold it on, or since we invested so much in the offense and the defense is kind of a little, shaky there, if they can't hold shit together, it's gonna be a long day, and there's obviously gonna be obvious mistakes, and then the offense is gonna get burnt the fuck out. None, man. So yeah, y'all can just chuck it up to that information, because you can go either or. I think I'm leaning heavily on the don't go get them, because at the end of the day, you can definitely go at the end of this year, knowing for the fact that the 49ers are basically planning not to hold him here. That's the obvious thing. They're not going to hold this nigga here. It is what it is. So we can go get him shit at the end of the free agency. Diaby's probably not gonna even make the damn roster. It is what it is. That's all coming. Shit, even Dax Millen ain't gonna fucking save the day here, so I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I would for sure, if I was Adam Peters, I would look into the Broncos situation. Cause yeah, get him right now, Aiyuk will be fun. But if you're looking for a corner, I would definitely hit the phone to Denver because they are just basically pulling the Chicago Bulls and they got rid of everybody. And they got 2 dynamic players left, and that's fucking Cortland Sutton and that's fucking Patrick Stan. And I know for a fact that boy does not want to play there anymore after that whole 70 piece they got put on by Miami. But let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Everybody know. Do you really think we should pursue Brandon Aiyuk? Only time will tell. I don't think so, but it is what it is. Make sure you follow the socials down below. It's your boy Easy. Till next time, y'all.